with the best coach? Teaching life lessons, building self-esteem, sharing wisdom and insight based on personal experience, patience, and taking an interest in the contestant outside of the spotlight are some of the hallmarks of a great pageant coach. Our nominees tonight are the best of the best.
Donna S. Morrell, 4 years, 42 titles, confidently creating crowns. Hannah, 15-year pageant vet who mentors 150 international clients. With 30 years of experience, Jamie Hadfield helped Albany Gabriel win Miss Universe. Carrie Volan has coached over 60 national and international winners. Dr. Kella Price, Healthy Fit Queens, has trained in 8 systems. International Pageant Director of Global Fashion Charity Events as Humanitarian Advocate. Nick's motto is, inspire others and they will gravitate towards you. Co-founder of Coachinista and fashion coach for Empowering. Tasha May, an empowerment-based coach of 12 years. 4 talented professionals coaching winners to state, national, and international titles.
And the winner is Jamie Hadfield.
Because the timer is going, right? My husband's gonna be shocked I get to the point here in like 10 seconds. Thank you so much to the Global Beauty Awards. This is so much fun to be here, and it's such a fabulous event that I will advocate for. The only reason I feel like I'm good at what I do is because before every single appointment, I ask God to help me know what to share with each of my girls. Thank you very much.
Best nonprofit and 2023 Best in Physical Fitness. And she's a multi-faceted entrepreneur. Please welcome Crystal.
Hi, everyone. There's a lot of ways to communicate information both online and offline, such as social media, podcasts, websites, YouTube, television, magazines, newspapers, books, the list goes on. The best in content honors those who responsibly promote positive messages consistency across any and all platforms. Your 2024 outstanding communicators are
Chelsea Roberts' life mission is to raise awareness to Huntington's disease. Cynthia's 600,000 following celebrates transparency, integrity, and excellence in pageants. Danielle Mullins inspired our Earth through her social media content. Jamie Hadfield's social media provides contestants with unlimited coaching tips. Katrina Spagnoletti, pageant blogger of Mrs. Pageant Worldwide Report. Dr. Kella Price shares a positive message and education. Christina Ianian represented local to national titles for 20 plus years. Crystal Salisbury has produced blog and video content for 8 years. Mary's 2 decades of content has generated viewership and engagement worldwide. Rachel Adonis, founder and creator of Mrs. Pageantry.
And your winner for 2024 Best Content is Mrs. Cynthia Blanche Priest McLean.
surprisingly at a loss for words. Thank you so much, everyone involved in the Global Beauty Awards. This award is for every contestant who feels the need to speak out and who felt that they were treated unfairly in systems that lack integrity and transparency. This is for you. Your voice matters. Thank you so much. Thank you.
With less than 3 years of experience, a rookie director is still learning the ropes, yet handling a myriad of issues, people, and multiple working parts to run an organized and successful production. Our 2024 nominees do it with panache.
Anna Hyatt, Director of the USOA Washington Pageant System since 2023. Kristen Ayers with Prime, First Self-Care and Management Skills Pageant. Lisa Pierce is Director for the Miss Montana USA program. Mrs. Washington America 2018 is the Director of Wyoming America Pageants. Sarah Smith's debut year as Director showcased commitment to the Queens.
And your 2024 Best Rookie Director Producer is Lisa Pierce.
It's really hard not to cry right now. This means a lot to me. I realize that I have the best job in the world, and I love getting to do this every day. I'm going to try and be really quick. I have 3 people I really need to thank. The first is Maureen Francisco. You've literally changed my life. I'm so grateful to you for being the best mentor and friend, and for helping me find this role. Okay, I'm going to hurry. Next, Paula Shugart. When Maureen came to you and said that I was your girl from Montana, you could have said no, and you didn't, and I'm so grateful to you for that. And finally, my daughter, Morgan. You came to me 6 years ago and said, Mom, I want to do a pageant, and I had no idea that that moment would lead to something like this. You are the inspiration for everything I do in my life. I love you so much. I love getting to share this adventure with you, and I love getting to be your mom. Thank you so much. I love you. And thank you to everyone who voted for me. Thank you.
A smaller pageant has a set of challenges all its own, including recruitment, becoming financially solvent, enlisting sponsors, and the directors themselves having to be a jack of all trades. The tenacious nominees for Best Producer, Director, Under 25 are
Alora has been a pageant director for over 10 years. Mentoring hundreds in pageantry throughout the years, Denise Keffler. Dr. Diane created and produced the first senior Miss Black America pageant. International pageant director of global fashion charity events as humanitarian advocate. Nick Blaze is an industry-recognized director for Miss Earth. Terry Brown Walker, national director of Miss Universe Guyana. Troy's forward-thinking directorship benefits all avenues of nationwide pageantry.
And the winners are Alora Martin, Terry Brown Walker.
obviously I'm not Alora. I keep looking for her because they are parking right now and she's going to be devastated that she missed this. But on behalf of Alora, I just want to thank all of her Pageantry family, her fiance, Alex, her mom. And Alora is just wonderful to work with, and I am proud to call her my partner in Pageantry. So thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you to the Global Beauty Awards. A special shout out to Paula and Amy. I'm so appreciative of being under your leadership. I'm gonna miss you terribly. This award is dedicated to my assistant director who died in March. She was only 35 years old. She was my very first national title holder. She died of a massive heart attack and that 5-year-old son. And this has just been a crazy year because I'm a kidney cancer survivor. And so I appreciate this award. Thank you so much.
This is the PBF Strategic Partnerships of the Queen Beauty Network with 30 years of experience.
They are the masterminds behind a successful pageant, handling multiple aspects of production simultaneously, as well as contestants, social media, moms, marketing, finances, and every other problem that can possibly come up. Without them, there would be no pageant. Here are the nominees for Best Director Producer over 25.
Laura Clark, passionate industry veteran, entering 10th year as director. With 34 years of experience, Laureen directs Continental Worldwide Pageant, international pageant director of global fashion charity events as humanitarian advocate. Sarah Smith, highly acclaimed rookie national director, rising in national pageantry. Tana Johnson has directed over 700 contestants and 100 directors. Founder and president of the Miss and Mr. Africa North America pageant.
And the winner is Laura Clark.
Thank you very much. This is heavy. And I appreciate everyone for voting. This is not an easy industry to lead as a director, from the top down, from international to national to local. So I receive this award in appreciation of all of you directors for sticking it out through thick and thin. And I want to say a special thank you to Ariel and Brittany, who are my assistant directors. And they've been with us for about 10 years. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. They teach, they create learning materials, they develop engaging activities and facilitate discussions. They encourage students to reach their maximum potential. They advocate for their students and the educational system. We honor those who tirelessly invest in the youth with the Best in Education Award.
Dr. Frederick educates through clinical teaching, advocacy, mentorship, and research. Allison teaches with kindness and compassion every day. Arpita Dacey has mentored future STEM innovators for 15 years. Danielle's skills in the classroom help broaden her students' horizon. LM in education with 10 years of experience. Maggie LeMay, elementary school PE and health teacher and adult wellness educator. a veteran educator changing lives one student at a time. Sherelle Howard, STEM champion, building students, programs, and purpose nationwide.
And the winner for the 2024 Best in Education Award is Allison Cooper.
Oh my gosh, this is such an exciting award to receive. Education is so important, especially special education, and I'm just so incredibly grateful to my school, Opportunity Acres, for providing me the support and mentorship that I've needed along my education career, and I cannot thank the GBAs enough for this prestigious award. Thank you so much.
Remember when it wasn't cool to be a science geek? Well, it's undeniably cool now, as evidenced by the outstanding resumes of these individuals in science, technology, engineering, medicine, and math. The nominees for 2024 Best in Science are
Arpita Dacey, an AI technology leader for over 10 years. Erica, air quality specialist, advocates clean air and healthy lifestyle. Christine Kalazuski is a multidiscipline degreed engineer with a patent. Dr. Domondon, America's top 100 injector, delivers expertise of science and artistry. Saraj Preet, an engineering graduate, blended her IT career with her passion for jewelry. Dr. Sonia Upati a dentist, a healer with golden heart. Star Burke is an expert in providing cutting-edge healthcare.
And your winner for 2024 Best in Science Award goes to Erica Veka.
Thank you so much to everyone who supported me throughout my journey. My platform is air quality awareness and living a healthy lifestyle. So I appreciate everyone who helped me with my 3 degrees that I accomplished and with my career in air quality as an air quality specialist. Thank you to my family. Thank you to all my pageant family in Pageantry. And just thank you to everyone who voted for me. Thank you to the GBAs. And just thank you.
What an honor tonight to be here in Seattle, Washington. My great friend John Maxwell says this when we talk about entrepreneurs. Great leaders are necessary to achieve great success. These individuals tonight, they're rock stars, they're risk takers. They believe in the fiber of what America was built on, and that's small businesses, medium-sized businesses, large businesses. And the nominees for the Entrepreneurship Award tonight are
Andrea Sasha Ortiz is an emerging global luxury mogul. Anna Hyatt, director of the USOA Washington Pageant System since 2023. Bobby Mendez, renowned salon owner achieving unparalleled success in entrepreneurship. Cynthia, lifelong entrepreneur, sold out her latest lipstick collection at launch. Bombi Head, the best pageant management system. Dr. Kella Price has trained across the globe for 20 plus years. International Pageant Director of Global Fashion Charity Events as Humanitarian Advocate. Neetu Rishi, CEO and founder at The Success Door. The pageant lawyer makes her clients feel like royalty. Samantha Overmars is the founder of Chromatique Salon. Designers, beauty pageant directors, and entrepreneurs since 2006.
And the winner is Roseanne Plant. This is Roseanne Plant's third GBA's win and the first win in this category. In 2023, Roseanne won Congeniality, and in 2022, Best in Education. Tonight, Roseanne is nominated in multiple categories. Roseanne Plant.
Thank you so much. First of all, I'd like to thank Jennifer Lloyd for encouraging me for this nomination. When I became a title holder and it was announced I was Mrs. Iowa, I was made fun of at the courthouse by some fellow attorneys. I felt bad for the 20-minute drive home, and then I decided I'm gonna own this. And then I found out that the pageant community often went to attorneys and were turned away. And that's when I decided no more. So thank you, and always remember, don't let anybody dull your shine. Thank you.
And we're going to bring out Chris Cashman.
Thank you, David, for that very brief introduction. Hi, everybody. Do not attempt to adjust your screen. Things just got less attractive on stage. I am Chris Cashman, and I am actually quite thrilled to be here as one of your hosts for the Global Beauty Awards, but I must admit that standing here in front of the lovely ladies, these dashing gentlemen, all this beauty in this room, I feel a bit like a piece of pizza at a salad convention, a little bit out of place. But then again, who doesn't love a good crust, all right? So let that be me here tonight. And let me be the first to say congratulations to all of the nominees tonight. You look fabulous. You've earned it. Enjoy every moment of tonight. We're so glad that you brought so many friends, family, and loved ones with you. Whether or not your name is called and you receive an award tonight, you are winners. As the saying goes, you didn't come this far just to come this far. So keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much for being here on behalf of the Global Beauty Awards. And now watch as I seamlessly, professionally lower this microphone to publicize.
April Simpkins is a mental health advocate, speaker, Miss North Carolina US 2022, and the mother of Miss USA 2019, Chesley Chris. Put your hands together for April Simpkins. And in place tonight, we have the former president of the Miss Universe organization that will be presenting.
Thank you. Thank you for lowering the mic, Chris. I'm not quite that low. But, I am honored. April Simpkins asked me to be here tonight to present this award. Today is Chesley Chris' 33rd birthday. So they are home with the family and launched Chesley's book this week. And I hope everyone has an opportunity to get a copy. It's Chesley's lasting legacy for the pageant community that she loves so much. And so there's no better award to present in her name and honor, is an honoring commitment and contribution over at least 25 years supporting the pageant industry. Our next award salutes their incalculable legacy. They've impacted thousands and changed the trajectory of their lives. And it is with monumental gratitude for their long-term loyalty that we present the Legacy Award in honor of Chesley Christ. Here are the nominees.
Multiple title holder, judge, mentor, senior queen, pageant advocate. Tammy's love for pageantry is contagious and spans generations. For 25 years, Troy has championed the advancement of pageantry.
And the Legacy Award goes to Sherry Kidd. Sherry?
This is Cherie Kidd's third GBA's win and the first one in this category. In 2022, Cherie won Best Sponsor. And in 2020, she won Best Title Holder. Cherie has been a GBA's VIP voting member since 2019. Cherie Kidd.
Oh my goodness. This is such a huge honor. I am touched. We all loved Chesley Christ, and I'm just so thankful. Pageantry has changed my life, and in turn, I try to reach out to change others. That's what it's all about. And that's the legacy we all must leave, from my heart to yours. Thank you. Let's spread the love, spread the... Too much music going on. I'm honored, and I thank you so much, and let's all continue to do this. Thank you.
He's a Washington State wrestling champion, and he also loves kimchi. Let's give it up for Malachi Van Maren.
The Global Beauty Awards is just that, a celebration of the pageant industry on a global scale. We are especially grateful for those who have come from far and away to participate and seek to honor them with the Best International Ambassador designation. Here are the nominees.
Larissa Gabu K, founder of her own TV, Larissa Gabu Show.
And the winner is Larissa Gabu Kamga.
This is a new category, and this is Larissa Gabu Kamga's first GBA's win. Larissa is an official nominee in 2 categories this evening: Best International Brand Ambassador and Lloyd Best Parent. Ladies and gentlemen, Larissa Gabu Kamga.
Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. I want to thank my mother, Jacqueline, and my father, my parents. I want to honor them with this. And my two children, Goodwin and Christo. I want to thank Jennifer Lloyd for bringing me in this family of the Global Beauty Award. And I've had the opportunity to visit US and meet so many people on my platform, Larissa Gabucho. I love you all. Merci beaucoup à tout le monde. Que le Seigneur vous bénisse. God bless you all. Thank you.
Dana is Miss Continental Worldwide with 3 decades of pageant experience and serves on a nonprofit. Here's Dana Henry.
Pageant competition provides the motivation to let your voice be heard and fosters a sense of community service. Those who answer the call often either start their own nonprofits or are instrumental in the leadership and service of existing organizations. With so many deserving, here are your top selections for Best Nonprofit.
Annie Ackerman Brown is the co-founder of Blessed by Kess Rest and Rejuvenate nonprofit. Cynthia globally champions widows and suicide widows, amplifying their voices. Julie Marie Tollefson, Miss Universe Norway 2023. International Pageant Director of Global Fashion Charity Events as Humanitarian Advocate. Tasha May, Chief Advocate and founder of Advocacy Queen Nonprofit. Tophany McLeod 40, Mother, Advocate, Thriver, Charity Founder, and Philanthropist. Troy is dedicated to providing women educational and career opportunities. Tyree Cooper, capturing childhood memories for foster children through photography.
And the Global Beauty Award goes to Menka Soni.
This is Menka Soni's 5th GBA's win and the 3rd time she's won in the Best Nonprofit category. Menka has also won in the following categories: the 2021 Best Entrepreneur and in 2023 Best Production. Menka has been a GBA's VIP voting member since 2018. Please welcome Menka Soni.
Wow, first, it's really heavy and I just had a surgery in my hand. So trying to hold this prestigious award. And I'm so happy to receive this in the nonprofit category because charity, philanthropy, community servant leadership is what I am made from. My entire cell, molecule, electron of my body is about giving back. And that's what I am into the pageant industry, to create a voice to tell everyone, please always give back. Thank you so much, my entire empowering family. Thank you, Maureen and David. And thank you so much, everybody who is here to contribute, to make a difference. God bless everyone. Thank you.
She's the co-founder of the Global Beauty Awards and co-executive producer for NW Productions. Put your hands together for Maureen Francisco.
Hello, everyone. This is a new category, Best Pageant Owner. And that person, it takes incredible responsibility for the lives you're about to change and the culture you create within your organization. Here are your official nominees.
Gloria Menza, 15-year owner of 5 pageant systems. Lorraine created Continental Worldwide to provide a beautiful pageant experience. International Pageant Director of Global Fashion Charity Events as Humanitarian Advocate. Tammy's successful pageant career spans 4 decades and continues still. Troy's innovative leadership of nationwide pageantry empowers title holders for life. founder of the Miss Africa Washington State pageant since 2016.
And the winner is Tammy Euler.
For this new category, it is Tammy Euler's third GVA's win. In 2020, Tammy won Best Director Producer, and in 2021, Brand Ambassador. Tammy has been a GVA's VIP voting member since 2017. Tammy Euler.
I just want to say thank you to everybody who has supported me, my family, my daughter JC, especially, who's taken the legacy of pageants another generation. David and Maureen, I want to thank God. I want to thank all of you people in this audience who continue to promote pageantry and what it can really be for people. And thank you to my pageantry team who is here tonight. So thank you so much.
We're seeing that we don't have this.
Veronica is an avid pageant volunteer, certified makeup artist, photographer, and mother to Miss Oregon USA 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, Veronica Villegas. Behind the scenes are all the people who provide necessary support for the contestants and production, such as auditors, judges, chaperones, ushers, security, dressing room helpers, box office attendants, and so on, within whom chaos would reign. We love all our volunteers. Here are your nominees for Veronica Villegas Best Volunteer.
Dedicated pageant volunteer, judge, title holder, uplifting women and enriching communities. Kavitha Nandi volunteered record-breaking 71 contestants of Empowering in 2023. Marisol Visser has helped creating engagement programs in her community. Roseanne's broad range of volunteer talents support the pageant community. Tana Johnson has volunteered over 12,000 hours to pageants. Wendy Roach, avid pageant volunteer exceeding 200 hours annually.
And the winner is Dana Henry. This is Dana Henry's first official nomination and Global Beauty Awards win. Dana Henry.
Wow. Pageantry has been a part of my life for over 30 years. It's brought me some of my best friends and has given me the opportunity to set goals and strive for things that I didn't think were imaginable. I am so honored and touched because volunteerism is core to who I am. It's what I do. And being able to give back to the organizations that have given me so much has truly been a blessing. Thank you so much, Global Beauty Awards.
She is the state director for Miss Montana USA and Miss Montana Teen USA and Pageant's Northwest producer. Here's Lisa Pierce.
Embodying body positivity, embracing what makes their body unique, and encouraging others to do the same is at the core of why I've chosen to sponsor this award. It's easy in pageantry to think that you need to look a certain way, but I believe every body is beautiful, and it's the heart and soul of a person that defines them. Let's celebrate the nominees for the Morgan Pierce Everybody is Beautiful Award.
Amber has dedicated over a decade to body positivity. Ashley's inspiration and positivity uplifts and motivates everyone she meets. Bintu Baro, a model and BT certified in applied behavioral analysis therapy. Eileen Safford, weight is a number, not her identity. Dr. Jessica Dorsey encourages women all over the world to walk in self-love. Mary advocates that, like seashells, our bodies thrive when whole. Miss Empowering the Universe, Mira optimizes resilience, triumphing against all odds. As a teenager, Rachel Mateer spreads self-love to others. Tasha May, a multi-plus pageant title holder and passionate industry leader. Wendy Roach globally inspires body positivity, celebrating being uniquely you.
And the winner of the very first Morgan Pierce Everybody is Beautiful Award is Wendy Roach.
This is a new category and is Wendy Roach's first Global Beauty Awards win. Wendy is also an official nominee in the Best Title Holder Forever and Veronica Villegas Best Volunteer. Give it up for Wendy Roach.
I'm so overwhelmed. Thank you so much for the Global Beauty Awards, for creating this platform and having this opportunity, for all the hard work that each of us does through pageantry and through our voice that we have. When I started in pageantry, I just wanted to be celebrated just like everyone else. And when I was a child, I didn't see me on TV. And so now I make it a point to go out and tell people that you need to celebrate being uniquely you. Thank you.
Humanitarian organ donation registration advocate and reigning International Mrs. North America 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, Misty Nordstrom.
Choreographers, makeup artists, photographers, videographers, lighting techs, audiovisual, website developers, and program magazine creators, these invaluable experts ensure a smooth running show and a spectacular production. Your 2024 Best in Production nominees are
Laura Clark, elevating the national production for 9 consecutive years. International Pageant Director of Global Fashion Charity Events as Humanitarian Advocate. Nationwide Pageantry provides a fun, innovative, and empowering animal competition. Tana Johnson has helped produce 4 pageants yearly. Tasha May's productions fill theaters and were national televised.
And the winner is Nationwide Pageantry.
This is Nationwide Pageantry and Troy Hass's first GBA's win in this category and 4th overall GBA's win. In 2022, Troy won Best Director Producer Under 11 and in 2023, Best Coach and Brand Ambassador. Troy has been a GBA's VIP member since 2018.
First of all, thank you to Maureen, David, and their entire team for making this event happen and honoring all of us. Second of all, I accept this on behalf of my staff, my volunteers, all of my title holders. When I took over this pageant system back 7 years ago, I made it my mission to try and make it the best. Our motto is now, we're small, but we're mighty. We come, we conquer. And I'm so happy to accept this on behalf of all of our title holders with our system. Thank you.
Lula Rose president and co-founder Deanne Stidham is poised at the helm of one of the largest social retailers in the United States. Here's Deanne Stidham.
Support and contribution to contestants and title holders can range anywhere from a meal to unlimited coaching, from financial assistance to time, and expertise to products and services. Their generosity is foundational to the pageant industry, and we celebrate them all, big and small. With our sincerest appreciation, here are the nominees for Best Sponsor.
Chromatique Salon, a luxury salon in an intimate environment. Defense and Heels empowers women through hands-on self-defense classes. Ectasani supports 800 plus nonprofits worldwide serving millions of people. Dr. Lady Tomanda, America's top 100 injector, makes beauty queens shine. Rachel is a mindset sponsor for pageant women. Serena has sponsored 37 pageants and 80,000 in 2023. Suraj Preet, an IT career woman, supports women in fashion through her jewelry passion.
And the winners are Chromatic Salon. Is it what? Oh, I'm so sorry. Chromatique Salon and Rachel Bailey.
This is Chromatique Salon's first GBA's win. Chromatique is the company that has gifted beauty products in the swag bags and the influencer dinner with their brand new hair dryer. For Rachel Bailey, this is her second GBA's win and the first one in this category. In 2022, Rachel won Best Content. Chromatique Salon and Rachel Bailey.
Thank you so much. I'm just absolutely honored. I want to thank Maureen so much. Almost 10 years ago, she reached out to us, and we've been so blessed to be a sponsor of the pageants and of Global Beauty Awards, and we're just really honored to be a part of this. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I am not Rachel Bailey, but she is getting ready to have a baby at this moment, so she asked me to say a couple words on her behalf. Thank you so much to everyone who voted for me. I'm truly honored that so many of you felt I was worthy of this award. As a sponsor, I believe that every pageant competitor deserves to believe wholeheartedly that she is truly worthy of greatness. With that said, I need to thank the organization that believed in me and my excellence, Up Pageantry, specifically Director Tammy Euler. Thank you.
Congratulations to our sponsors. Very valuable, very important. And it gives me an opportunity to kind of sneak in an unofficial plug, because it occurs to me that perhaps the only unglamorous portion of this award show is the fact that we don't have an intermission. We don't have a bathroom break. And so I look out into this crowd, hundreds of beautiful, poised people trying desperately not to answer Mother Nature's call. And so tonight, for the very first time, I'd like to offer the unofficial Global Beauty Awards adult diaper. I'm not just a spokesperson, I'm also a client. Think about it.
Amy Emmerich is the former CEO of Miss Universe and the 2023 Global Beauty Awards Lifetime Achievement recipient.
Hello, hello. Talent comes in many forms, but we can all agree that well-executed performances entertain and enrich us all. The honorees for Best Talent Under 18 are
Hope Disney is a level 7 competitive gymnast at Temple Time. Madeline Decker has finished her 4th feature film. Sudan Eubanks, UN volunteer, youth leader, and Reading with Royalty founder.
And the winner is Hope Disney.
This is a new category based on 3 different age groups. This is Hope Disney's first GBA's win. Ladies and gentlemen, Hope Disney.
So I am not Hope Disney, but I am her best friend, and it's really an honor to accept this award for her since today she qualified for national gymnastics. She has a few words. She's incredibly honored that she has won this award. I would like to thank the entire GBA team for making this all possible. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to my pageant directors, Alora and Tammy. And she also thanks Tumble Time Gymnastics for believing in her. Thank you.
Danny Walker, former Miss Montana USA and 2-time GBA winner for Best Content and YouTuber. Danny Walker.
Encompassing the highest level of excellence in stage performance, entertainment, sports, modeling, hosting, and/or academic achievement, the Global Beauty Awards is pleased to present the nominees for Best Talent ages 18 to 35.
Graceful, confident, charismatic, a Best Talent nominee destined for the crown. Faith Johnson has been performing since she was 4. Project Car, embarking on a journey to unite cultures through dance.
And the winner is Avani Desai.
This is Avani Desai's first GBA's win. Avani is also an official nominee in Best Supporter. Avani Desai.
Thank you so much, Global Beauty Award. And this award belongs to empowering team. Thank you so much for giving us a platform. Thank you.
Alice Lee Gianetta, Esquire, Mrs. World 2018 and CEO of Queen of the World Pageants. Please put your hands together for Alice Gianetta.
Well, they just keep getting better and better. Their years of dedicated practice have honed their talents and brought them to the peak of their performances. The nominees for Best in Talent 36 Plus, who continue to impress and entertain us, are
Kristen Simone, wife, mom of 6, personal trainer, and AMB Mrs. 2023. Misty uses her angelic voice to provide comfort to others. Monica Sproch, certified soprano, Mrs. Europe Global 2024. Roseanne is an energetic and electric pageant hostess and MC. Sonia, a celebrity host musician, has hosted empowering pageants for 10 plus years.
And the winner is Misty Nordstrom.
This is Misty Nordstrom's first GBA's win. Tonight, Misty is an official nominee in 2 other categories: Best in Education and Best Title Holder 36 Plus. Please welcome Misty Nordstrom.
Thank you so much. This really means the world to me because when I was a young girl, I didn't have the confidence to definitely stand on a stage like this, no stage for that matter. And singing brought me to a place where I felt safe and I had that escape where I felt like a movie star, a rock star. I just felt like I was able to do anything. And so music for me brings the most amazing power. So this is really the most treasured award. Thank you so much.
She was the 2020 GBA's Best Title Holder and Best Sponsor. Her titles include 2020 Senior USA, 2023 Senior Universe America, and 2024 Senior World Washington. Please welcome Cherie Kidd.
Pageantry, fans, friends, family, spouses, partners, mentors, you are the wind beneath the wings for our contestants, directors, vendors, and volunteers, for your unfailing and unconditional assistance. We honor the nominees for Best Supporter.
Alex has been fervently supporting his partner for 6 years. Amy Lightbaez supports Queens to live fit for excellence. Dedicated advocate, philanthropic spirit, catalyst for positive change and impact. Carla Ann Vanderloop, mentor, sponsor, and owner of CA Image Consulting. A decade devoted to empowering pageant excellence and celebrating growth. Elle Levine, supporting Chromatique Salon for Northwest Pageant title holders. Digital content management and mentorship for USOA Miss Washington. Katrina Spagnoletti, pageant blogger of Mrs. Pageant Worldwide Report. Kavitha Nandi supported record-breaking 71 contestants of Empowering in 2023. Nico Parton, sparker of joy and bringer of light. Troy's all-encompassing support for his pageant family is endless.
And the winner is Katrina Spagnoletti.
She was the 2020 GBA's Best Title Holder. This is the first GBA's win for Katrina Spagnoletti, who is an official nominee in 4 other categories: Best Content, Most Impactful 36 Plus, Photogenic, and Physical Fitness. Katrina Spagnoletti.
Oh my goodness. I am so humbled and thankful right now. I mean, starting a pageant page was just, It was all about support. I didn't want anything out of it. I just wanted people to win and know that they were visible. So I thank everybody who voted for me, but most importantly, I thank everybody who didn't, because at least you voted for someone. And that right there is called support. Thank you so much.
Denise is an American entrepreneur and crisis manager. Since 1996, she has served as CEO and founder of EAG Sports Management, where she represents some of the top professional athletes. Please welcome Denise White.
Hi, everyone. How are we doing, by the way? Good? Good. I was wondering, taking the temperature in the room. Well, as someone who has gone through the foster care system, the Denise White Award recognizes an individual who is making an impact in the foster care system or something similar. As a former pageant title holder, a long time ago, my life rights, so honored, have been sold to Netflix and will show others similar to what I have gone through, how amazing a story like mine can showcase the triumphs and tribulations of a young child in the foster care system. As I like to say, it's not always how you start, but how you finish. So tune into Netflix, you guys. But with that said, here are the official nominees for the Denise White Award.
Charlene Jones, Mrs. Hasper 2024 former counselor. Cheryl Williams, foster care advocate. Marcy Bursack, adoptive mom and foster care adoption advocate. Monica English, former foster youth and realtor, bridging the home ownership gap.
And the Denise White Award goes to Cheryl Williams.
This is Cheryl Williams' first GBA's nomination and her first Global Beauty Awards win. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Cheryl Williams.
Okay, I'll be honest, I didn't think I had a chance of winning this. I know the competition was stiff, and I am just so overwhelmed and grateful. First of all, it was such a surprise I was sitting next to my pageant inspiration, Jamerica Haynes-Lewis, because she's also gone through the foster care system. I know when I was 18, I never thought that I could be in a pageant. I didn't have the confidence at all. So I hope that this inspires other girls in foster care that they have a queen inside them. Just believe.
Dr. Fenton is a double board certified nurse practitioner, owner and medical director of Phenomenal Image Aesthetics. A round of applause for Dr. Toa Fenton.
Good evening, everyone. All of our nominees in this category have something in common. Their poignant stories of triumph over challenges or tragedy give us all hope and inspire us to do more. They are the very definition of resilience and determination. The nominees for the most impactful are
Arpita, an engineer, mother, and pageant queen, promotes female empowerment. Chelsea Roberts' life mission is to raise awareness to Huntington's disease. Inspirational title holder engaging thousands, Christina impacts lives by promoting authenticity. Pageant veteran and current America's Ideal Miss Haley Ryan Hurst. Christina Ayanian represented local to national titles for 20 plus years. Cecilia strives to impact her peers within many organizations. Survivor of domestic violence, advocate for survivors of domestic violence.
And the winner is Chelsea Roberts.
This is Chelsea Roberts' first GBA's win. Chelsea is also an official nominee in the following categories: Best Content, Best Title Holder 18 to 35, and the Carrie Damiano Faith in Action Award. Here she is, Chelsea Roberts.
I am so honored. This award is for my mother. She passed away from Huntington's disease when I was 19 years old. I had the honor to care for her as she declined, and I am privileged to now make that my lifelong mission so that my siblings do not have to combat this disease, and so that hundreds and thousands of families around the world do not have to deal with Huntington's disease or any neurological disorder ever again. Thank you so much.
She is the CEO of Bougie Brushbox and International Mrs. Idaho 2024. Please welcome Larissa Long.
The very word impactful defines the nominees in this category. They have overcome or are continuing to live victoriously through hardships, but more importantly, they have used their stories to uplift, encourage, and sow into others. Your inspiring nominees in the most impactful 36 plus category are
Dr. Frederick is committed to mentoring and diversity in healthcare. Anna Owens Wolf's purpose is to serve and bring awareness. At age 64, Dr. Arnessa is still living a life of more. Captain Crystal has given over 4,000 uplifting balloon experiences. Eileen, her impact is felt even when she's not there. Heather Hayes serves as the co-president for National Alliance on Mental Illness of Peers. She was perfectly designed to always be a work in progress. Katrina Spagnoletti platform Voices Healing from Childhood Trauma. A role model, inventor, entrepreneur, philanthropist, and Mrs. Universe. Melissa Parker, Mrs. Universe TCP 2024 and co-founder of the Parker Foundation. Roseanne's advocacy is powerful in the traumatic brain injury community. Silpa Raviri, inspiring positivity one smile at a time.
Wow, that's a tough category. And the winner is Silpa Ravuri.
There are 2 winners in this category.
Sorry, I probably should have opened it before. And Captain Crystal, I apologize.
This is Silpa Raviri's first GBA's win. Silpa is also an official nominee in Congeniality and Best Title Holder 36 plus. And for Captain Crystal, this is her 3rd GBA's win. Captain Crystal was the 2021 Best Nonprofit and 2023 Best in Physical Fitness. Silpa Raviri and Captain Crystal.
I jump on first. I got involved in pageantry
to promote my nonprofit, to give everyone a chance to fly in a hot air balloon. To this date, we've given 4,000 individuals, veterans, people with disabilities, foster kids, you name it, who need a lift in life. I could not do this without all of you who also have your own very special programs that you guys work on. I thank all my volunteers, the crew that are part of this. I thank for you, all the pageant people who are there to support me. And I am on the road again this summer, so I hope to see all of you at one time or another. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. I'm taking this award on behalf of Shilpa, and this goes to our empowering team. This is our third one from the empowering. Thank you so much. Thank you.
She's the recipient of 5 Global Beauty Awards, and to present the Carrie Damiano Style Award is Carrie Damiano.
In 2018, our first Global Beauty Awards, some people wore jeans. Boo hiss, come on here, boo hiss. From what I saw last night and tonight, I'm going to officially declare, as if I have the authority, the Global Beauty Awards the most fashionable event in the pageant industry. And here are some of the most put together and stylish people in the room.
Amy Kennedy, advocate, stylist, fashionista, creativity catalyst, mom, and entrepreneur. Brianna is versatile in trails, embracing individuality effortlessly and confidently. Professional wardrobe stylist, owner, CA, image consulting, and current title holder. Miss Senior World Washington 2024. Deborah Lyons, state, national, and international title holder, pageant director. Haley Ryan Hurst is the current America's Ideal Miss. Ocelia Sproul, a former Miss Black USA and international coach. Serena is a designer and professional stylist. Co-founder of Coachinista and fashion coach for Empowering. Troy's effervescent style is the epitome of class and elegance.
And the winner of the Carrie Damiano Style Award is Serena Ritter Keddy.
This is Serena Ritter Keddy's first GBA's win. Serena is also an official nominee in the Best Sponsor category. Serena Ritter Keddy.
I'm really excited if you guys can't tell. And by the way, this is my third outfit of the evening, and we are not finished. No, we are not. So thank you so much for the Global Beauty Awards providing such a beautiful outlet for every single one of us. Everybody that's making a strong impact on a woman, a man, a child, a senior, anybody that's out there, or just being here and being supportive in any capacity. We could not do this unless we do it collectively. So thank you.
Each one of us has a God-given purpose. And the idea of the Faith in Action Award is to recognize those who bring joy and hope and light and peace to everyone around them through their testimony of faith. Here are the nominees.
Alicia Shaw, best-selling author of several faith-based books. Chelsea Roberts' life mission is to raise awareness to Huntington's disease. Elizabeth Liz Dicker, the first senior Miss Black America. Hayden Duggar, veteran, officer, domestic violence survivor, advocate, and mentor. Kelly Gregg, Christian leader, biblical counselor, and ambassador for Christ. Dr. Garcia infusing faith into pageantry to foster Queen's greatness. International Pageant Director of Global Fashion Charity Events as a humanitarian advocate. Nakia Dowdy is an effective leader and minister sharing her testimony worldwide. Preeti Sridhar has championed pageants featuring all abilities and faiths. Sherelle Mendenhall, a visionary and founder of the Roar Fest Las Vegas. Tasha May believes pageantry is the microphone to her ministry.
And the winner of the very first Carrie Damiano Faith in Action Award is Dr. Kennedy Garcia.
This is a new category and is Dr. S. Kennedy Garcia's third GBA's win. Dr. Kennedy was the 2023 Most Impactful Recipient and the 2022 Best Nonprofit. Dr. Kennedy has been a VIP voting member since 2021. Dr. S. Kennedy Garcia.
I only have 30 seconds. That's not long enough to cry, so here it goes. You know, I've been born again, saved and sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost since I was 13 years old. And as I get older and my relationship with God matures, I know that I am just a vessel. And there is nothing that's being done that's of my own volition, but the power that I have through the God that I serve. And so if I could just leave you with anything, it is pageantry gives you a great platform. Use it to bring glory to God. Thank you.
She's the founder and director of Beautiful Inside Out and the Larissa Gabu Show. But prior to her coming out, we're going to bring Chris Cashman back on stage.
Don't worry, we will edit that in post. It will look much more graceful. Boy, some perspective there. Can you believe it? Once upon a time, people were showing up in jeans. Can you believe? I heard a guy showed up in adult diapers one year. Rumor. A little update on that. There has already been a recall, observancy issues. We'll deal with it internally. If you can tell, I'm very self-conscious as I look out into this beautiful crowd. I mean, you all look like you stepped out of a Vogue magazine, and I know you're going, he looks like he stepped out of the clearance section at Marshall's. Well, I did step out of the clearance section at Marshall's, which is, you know, when things go to Ross and then they clearance those, they go to Marshall's, and then the price is right for me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you can appreciate that, but fortunately, the remainder of the award show is free. All you have to pay is attention. Take a look.
Let's bring out Larissa Gabu Kamgaj. Again, she's the founder and director of Beautiful Inside Out and the Larissa Gabu Show. Larissa Gabu Kamga.
Salut tout le monde, heureuse de vous voir et j'ai le privilège ce soir. Happy to see you guys again, thank you. Being photogenic is more than just taking a good picture. It's being able to communicate emotion, personality, and a special spark beyond the camera. These are the nominees whose face mesmerize us.
International model and fashion stylist turned entrepreneur, philanthropist, and national title holder. With sincere gratitude to the skilled photographers, my photogenic successes shine. Multiple title holder, judge, mentor, senior queen, and pageant promoter. The camera captures Christina King's authentic beauty and purpose. Erica Hildreth, her reflection shows resilience, beauty, and courage as one. Gada Chikode, a rising fashion star and a community volunteer. Katrina Spagnoletti, Glam Team, Carlos Velez, and Allie Lee Glam. Lillian Thornton has won photogenic awards at 2 state pageants. As Mrs. Washington America 2023, Naoma won photogenic 4 times while competing. Roseanne's spirit, beauty, and warmth radiates from the inside out. Stormy Keffler, photo by Laura Hunter.
And the nominees, the winner are Gary Code and Lillian Torrington.
Two winners. This is Lillian Thorrington's first GBA's win. Lillian could not be at tonight's award show, but has created an acceptance video. For Gargi, this is her first GBA's win. Gargi is also an official nominee in the following categories: Best Title Holder Under 18 and Rising Star.
I would first like to thank my mom for everything. Secondly, Empowering for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for selecting me to be your Photogenic Award winner. I'm so sorry I couldn't be there right now, but I'm on an expedition in the Alaska range. I want to thank my Up Pageantry family for always supporting me. I want to thank the Up Pageantry staff for putting so much work into creating such an awesome organization. And of course, I want to thank my #1 supporter, my mom, who's always there for me. Thank you so much. I love you guys.
She was the 2019 GBA's Lifetime Achievement recipient and senior advisor to the nonprofit American First Policy. A warm round of applause for Stacy Shefflin.
Thank you so much. She's a grandmother, a wife, a mom, a girlfriend, a mentor to so many people, not to mention lightly, a fierce leader. And a person you want in your corner at all times. How many people do you know who helped start a sports entertainment company in the 80s and serves as president and later CEO from 1980 to 2009 of the WWE? She did this during a time when there were very few female trailblazers of her influence and talent to create a company that would become a household international name. That broadcast in more than 180 countries in 30 languages and reaches 1 billion homes. In 2009, Linda left the WWE to run for U.S. Senate in Connecticut in 2010 and 2012, which shows her resiliency. Her gift to serve others eventually led her to the White House to be in the president's cabinet as the administrator of the Small Business Administration, where Linda helps support more than 33 million Americans. Today, Linda is the chair of the board of the America First Policy Institute and our chair for the Center of the American Worker. And I am blessed to work beside her once again, and this time to save our nation. I've known Linda for more than 2 decades as a friend, mentor, and business partner. She's humble, kind, generous of her time and her resources. It's an honor to share with you her amazing life and the impact she has made to so many others. Welcome, Linda McMahon, your 2024 recipient of a Lifetime Achievement Award for their Global Beauty Awards.
Linda, welcome to the ranch.
Wow, so exciting to be here. What a way to spend your 70th birthday.
Yeah.
I would describe myself first and foremost as a proud mom, ecstatically proud grandmother, and a fortunate woman who has had so much opportunity in life to have a very successful career. I'm not fearless, but I do think I'm fierce.
Linda McMahon, World Wrestling Entertainment CEO.
Connecticut Senate candidate, chairman of the board.
A member of the State Board of Education.
Executive, advocate, public servant, and philanthropist.
I'm thankful to do this work.
You've earned the title, the kindest mogul you'll ever meet.
And here comes Linda McMahon.
A woman who knows small business as well. She built a big one, Linda McMahon.
Born in North Carolina, Linda McMahon was raised to be a trailblazer.
I had the great advantage of being my mother's daughter and my father's son. I was 20 when I graduated from college. I needed to get on with things. I then focused on a career of the business that my family was building together.
What Linda's family was building started as a small business with a big vision.
You know, we didn't start out building an empire. My role was just to make sure that we could always execute what it was we were setting out to do. And it was not always an easy job.
WWE grew from a 13-person operation to a publicly traded international corporation.
We are being seen all over the world. The quintessential sports entertainment extravaganza. WWE. WWE.
A global phenomenon.
Unmatched in fan size or their dedication. And what an ovation for Linda McMahon.
It was just a thrill to be out there with them. It was always exciting.
He just grabbed Linda McMahon. Jade had Linda McMahon. Oh! Stephanie struck her mother down.
It was always such fun to perform with my family.
Stop it!
But I know my best place was in the office.
As WWE CEO, Linda made her mark with initiatives and support of community education, civic participation, and U.S. troops, partnering with community organizations like Make-A-Wish and Special Olympics, as well as launching Get Real to support education and literacy, implementing the Smack Down Your Vote campaign, registering 150,000 new voters during the 2000 election. WWE was recognized for its support of the troops with the Secretary of Defense Exceptional Public Service Award and the first ever recipient of the USO's Legacy of Hope Award.
Linda McMahon just resigned as the CEO of World Wrestling Entertainment to take on a whole new kind of fight, this one for U.S. Senate.
In 2010 and 2012, Linda won the Republican nomination for Senator of Connecticut.
I'm Linda McMahon, and I approve this message because it's time for something different.
After her runs for state senate, she was handpicked to join the presidential cabinet as the head of the Small Business Administration, using her skills to reimagine the organization.
We rebranded the whole agency. We're doing a bus tour. We are hitting the road. And took on a whole new marketing concept, and my goal was to make it not the best kept secret in the country.
She then helped start and run organizations with a purpose, such as Women's Leadership Live.
Part of a mission to help women become leaders in business.
It's a company that we formed to train women for success.
And becoming the chair of the board for the America First Policy Institute.
We're going to have a great team effort and helping remind the folks in America that they do come first. I think in government policy work that I've done or in all of my professional career, I've always been thought of as someone who could bring two sides together.
You have not only led by example, but offered support and guidance to others to join you in success.
ECU is my alma mater.
She is giving of her life to better other people.
When you have someone like Linda McMahon in your corner, you cannot lose.
I'd like to think that if I am a good role model, I'm a good role model for women and men. And I think a lot of being a good role model is being honest, is being straightforward, is letting people see really a little bit inside of you to know what you're about. I'm often asked, what's a quote that's important to you? It's been attributed to Lucille Ball. And she said, you know, if you want something done, give it to a busy woman to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our 2024 Lifetime recipient, Linda McMahon.
Wow, this is really amazing. Thank you, Stacy, for that wonderful introduction. And I'd like to thank especially
Maureen and David, Northwest Productions, Logan Enterprises, all of those on the board of Global Beauty Awards who voted for me for this award. I'm humbled to receive this tonight. So as you can see by the video, I've had an incredibly wonderful experience as a mom, as a grandmother, as an entrepreneur, as an executive. But I had not been introduced very much, well, frankly, not at all, to the world of pageantry, except a little bit through Stacy's eyes, who is clearly one of my dearest and best friends. I guess there's probably some in the audience, maybe old enough to remember back in the day when appointment television was once a year for the Miss America pageant. Yes. And so like all little girls, I was sitting there watching with eyes wide open and see all the beautiful women come out in their gowns, et cetera. And then I'd go back in the bedroom and I'd like sort of practice, like maybe I could do that too. Never realizing or understanding at that particular time what it took to be a pageant contestant. The time, the money, the sacrifice, the desire to do that time after time after time again. So now, after having been introduced a bit into the world of pageantry, I've had a little insight into that. But no more so than last night when I was here for the VIP dinner, for sort of the get-together, but then coming into this room, which last night was a runway, a quadrangle runway, and women from the age of 7 to 72, and a sprinkling of men as well, came out and strutted their stuff on that runway. And I was so impressed, but these women came from the backgrounds, you've seen some of them tonight, engineers, doctors, lawyers, parents, teachers, medical workers, the broad spectrum of all colors, of accents from international origins around the world. But when they came out on that stage and, as I said, strutted their stuff, yeah, they were saying, look at me, but that's not what they were really saying. It's not what I took away. What I took away was they were saying, see me for who I am. See me for what I've accomplished. See what adversities I might have overcome. See the success that I am today. And that message, ladies and gentlemen, is what I think global pageantry is all about. It is really seeing those women and those men who participate. And so if I may humbly, and I say that with all humility, accept on their behalf tonight this Lifetime Achievement Award for all of those who strut their stuff but are inside saying, see me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, Linda McMahon, the 2024 Lifetime Achievement recipient. She's the former White House doctor to 3 U.S. presidents and the 2020 GBA's Lifetime Achievement recipient. Dr. Connie was the chief White House doctor. Please welcome Dr. Connie Mariano.
I am pleased to present this award to the recipients who are either already in or going through the field of medicine, because I believe we need to celebrate the people who dedicate their lives to bettering the lives of others in the healthcare system. It's an honorable and challenging task. The nominees for the Dr. Connie Mariano Best in Healthcare Award are
Dr. Frederick provides care for pediatric patients with neurologic conditions. Dr. Sasha is an international model and beauty mogul. Miss Idaho Teen USA 2018 PICU CNA Future Physician Associate. Cecilia's passion of helping others started at a young age.
and I'm so proud of them. The recipients are the following: Cecilia Oseguera, J.C. Euler, and Dr. Aaliyah Frederick.
This is Cecilia Oseguera's first GBA's win. Cecilia is also an official nominee in Best Title Holder 18 to 35. For J.C. Euler, this is her second GBA's win. J.C. was the 2022 Best Volunteer Recipient. And for Dr. Aaliyah Frederick, this is her second GBA's win. Dr. Aaliyah was the 2023 Best in Science Recipient. Cecilia Oseguera, J.C. Euler, and Dr. Aaliyah Frederick.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm shaking right now. I am currently an undergraduate student at the California State University, Sacramento, currently on my way to becoming a clinical psychologist and applying for doctorate programs by the end of this year. And I am so honored to have this award. Mental health is on the rise, and I hope to change everybody's life through that, or touch as many people as I can as becoming a clinical psychologist in the future. So thank you so much.
This is so amazing. I just want to thank my parents, my mom and dad especially, for their continued support, Maureen and David for the impact that you've had on my life. Dr. Connie, you are a true trailblazer, and it is such an honor to win this award in your name. I had a realization after graduating college that I actually wanted to work in the medical field, and I learned that it was never too late to pursue a new dream, and this scholarship and award truly makes that possible. So thank you so much for supporting us.
As one of the 2% of physicians that identifies as an African-American woman, I am really excited to accept this award. This is a new award in the name of Dr. Connie Mariano. You know, I'm the only person in my family in healthcare. I really enjoy working with this really vulnerable population. I'm a pediatric neurologist, and I really, use my platform to engage young people in science and healthcare, get them excited, and try to increase diversity in this area. So I really devote myself to my families, to my community. It's something I've really been passionate about, and something that I've really been able to really explore through my journey in pageantry. Thank you so much for this award.
And ladies and gentlemen, these three recipients each got $5,000 for a total of $15,000. She is a 5-time GBA's recipient and is a huge supporter, sponsor, and advisory board member of this show. Please welcome Jennifer Lloyd and Minnie Jennifer Lloyd Ellie.
Thank you. If you ask any contestant here tonight who is their best supporter, they would always say their mom and dad. The Lloyd Pageant Parent Award dedicates the sacrifices that the parents make for their journey. And the nominees are
Denise adores 2 beautiful daughters and hundreds of other pageant daughters. Devin Parlikar, a grateful father in training for the past 26 years. Elizabeth Evans, loving mother to Faith and Kaylin. Ginger McGarity, proud pageant mom to 2 amazing young women. Marissa Gabuke, mother of Gudvin and Chris Joe.
And the winner is
Denise Kavler.
This is Denise Keffler's first GBA's win. Denise has been an official nominee in this category twice. Tonight, Denise is also an official nominee in Chromatique Most Empowering Stylist and Best Directed Producer Under 25. Here's Denise Keffler.
Oh my goodness, I didn't plan on this, so I didn't write anything, but I want to thank my incredible husband, my two beautiful daughters, and all the pageant family that trusted me with your kids, and my best friend Laura for nominating me. Thank you.
MZ is 11 years old and she loves modeling, soccer, and her skincare routine. And for Elle, she loves to dance and enjoys the outdoors and fashion. She is a future veterinarian. Please welcome MZ Oberschmidt and Elle Lloyd.
Don't let their age fool you. These young contestants are already making a difference in their communities and laying the foundation for long-term service and impact. They are the rising stars of pageantry, and here we are, the nominees.
Faith is a nonprofit owner and current nominator. Gara Chikode, a rising fashion star and a community volunteer.
And the winner is Faith Evans.
This is Faith Evans' first official nomination and her very first Global Beauty Awards win.
I would like to thank my amazing mom for everything she's done for me this past year and getting me this far. I'd also like to thank my amazing pageant coaches, Rachel, Alora, and Tammy, for their support throughout my year. And I'd love to thank all of my Up Pageantry sisters, since they truly make this experience worth it. Thank you.
Cynthia is a multiple pageant title holder, a recognized advocate for widows, and an influencer for marriage, glamour, and confidence. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Cynthia McLean.
This category appreciates those who believe and promote the mission of the Global Beauty Awards by recruiting new members, submitting new nominees, and sharing their Global Beauty Awards experience with others online and in person. Who will be selected as your 2024 Global Beauty Awards ambassador?
Miss World Traveler Carrie Damiano, a 40-year pageant veteran. International Pageant Director of Global Fashion Charity events as humanitarian advocate. Roseanne, a GBA ambassador, promotes the award's mission and spirit.
And the winner is Carrie Damiano.
This is Carrie Damiano's 6th GBA's win and the first in this category. In 2018, Carrie won Best Judge. In 2020, Best Coach. In 2021, Best Sponsor. In 2022, Legacy Award. And in 2023, Best Title Holder Forever. Please welcome Carrie Damiano.
Thank you for this great honor. I used to think it would be really cool to win an Academy Award, but I have decided that this is better. To be among my pageant family and celebrate the work that we do, there is no place I would rather be. I'm sincerely grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Love you too.
Her passion lies in uplifting girls and women, finding joy in female empowerment. Please welcome Christina Lee.
She is kind. She shares whatever she has. She is a shoulder to cry on. She is as happy for you to win as she would be for herself. She spreads joy and laughter. Everyone loves to be around her because she makes them feel good about themselves. The nominees for Congeniality are
Ashley's destiny is to empower and bring joy to others. Courtney Williams, an advocate for transparency within pageants. Ebony Acton, a decade tenure in pageantry and philanthropy. She's motivated to spread kindness one smile at a time. Jyoti Magnus, a cultural trailblazer, Congeniality, and Mrs. India, Washington. Heart disease survivor that shows compassion to everyone. Kelly Gregg, your caring, fun-loving sister queen. Kevy, motivating women, competed and earned 7 consecutive Congeniality titles. Kendall's compassion and camaraderie impacts others' lives daily. Silpa Riveri, embracing all with open arms and radiating hospitality. Sophie continuously shows others how to be confident in themselves.
And the winner is Kelly Gregg.
This is Kelly Gregg's first GBA's win. Kelly is also an official nominee in the following categories: Most Patriotic and the Carrie Damiano Faith in Action Award. Ladies and gentlemen, Kelly Gregg.
Whew. I thought I was going to need one of them diapers earlier. First of all, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for everything that I do. And, you know, kindness and joy is what we're here for, ladies, our sisterhood. And thank you so much to my my pageant nationwide in Troy and the Global Beauty Awards. And I appreciate all of you. God bless you.
Let's bring Chris Cashman back on stage for this next category.
Good evening. The people have spoken. All the other awards tonight are voted on by the GBA members, but the People's Choice, this is the one for the unofficial nominees to be voted on by the public online. This person receives $500 cash towards the charity of their choice. And here are your favorites.
B. Stewart, runway model and Miss Bikini United States. Professional makeup stylist and beauty manager of Miss California International Pageant. Kavitha Nandi, popular People's Choice for perpetual philanthropy. Christine Ayanian, represented local to national titles for 20 plus years. Lucinda is Miss World America Ambassador and Miss Africa Washington. Rachel Adonis, founder and creator of Mrs. Pageantry. Nora, Miss Universe Norway and founder of the Bear Buddy. Dr. Patricia McDougall, Senior Miss Black America, New York.
The results are in, and the winner for People's Choice is Kavitha Nandi.
This is Kavitha Nandi's first GBA's win. Kavitha is also an official nominee in the Best Supporter and the Veronica Villegas Best Volunteer categories. Ladies and gentlemen, Kavitha Nandi.
Hi, everyone. It's a great honor to receive this award on behalf of my mother, who's in India, as my grandmother passed away. My mother is my role model, and she's the most hardworking person I know. And I just want to thank everyone who believed in her and could make this possible. Thank you so much.
Samantha is the founder of Chromatique Salon and recipient of the 425 Business 40 Under 40. A round of applause for Samantha Overmars.
Styling refers to hair, makeup, and wardrobe. These individuals are experts in helping contestants and title holders look and feel their best. The nominees for Chromatique Most Empowering Stylist are
Empowering and Inspiring Beauty from Within, Denise Keffler. Professional makeup stylist, beauty and fashion influencer from California. Lisa's mission is to support women in all their endeavors. Maddie Cole, a passionate innovator in beauty and education. Co-founder of Coachinista and fashion coach for Empowery.
Chromatique's Most Empowering Stylist. The winner is Maddie Taylor.
This is Maddie Taylor's first Global Beauty Awards nomination and first Global Beauty Awards win. Here she is, Maddie Taylor.
Oh wow, this is incredible, very unexpected, but thank you guys all for having us here. Chromatique has been such a staple in my life, and I want to thank the anchors that are a part of that. Elle and Sam, you guys have been the best mentors and inspire me every day, and I wouldn't be here to empower people if it wasn't for who empowers me, my sister Hallie. I miss you and I love you so much, and thank you guys all. Everybody looks so incredible today. Thank you.
She's a model, author, entrepreneur, and speaker. She believes kindness changes the world. Let's give it up for Taylor Mann.
Preparing to compete is often the motivation for contestants to get in the best shape of their lives and develop a long-term healthy lifestyle. The Best in Physical Fitness Award salutes the discipline of these driven nominees.
Eileen Brady, a fitness trainer with 40 years experience. Two-time NFL Super Bowl cheer coach and current Ms. International Beauty. Haley Ryan Hurst is the current America's Ideal Miss. Jane believes finding the true fountain of youth is through fitness and nutrition. Katrina Spagnoletti, Mrs. Florida American 2020 at 56 years old. Maggie LeMay, personal trainer, wellness coach, health and PE teacher. Melissa Parker, Mrs. Universe TCP 2024 and co-founder of the Parker Foundation. Rachel Marks, 38, is the current Mrs. International 2023. Sergey Boldesko, HVAC-R, engineering, martial artist, actor, model, community server. Tyree Cooper lost 135 pounds, now inspires women to get fit.
And the winner is Eileen Brady.
This is Eileen Brady's first official nomination and her very first Global Beauty Awards win. Here's Eileen Brady.
I'd like to thank my husband, first of all, for always supporting me in everything I do. I'd like to thank Nationwide Pageantry and Troy for his belief in me. And I want to thank the Global Beauty Awards and thank everyone that voted for me because I live physical fitness. I believe in keeping strong and fit, and I help people, and right now I work with seniors in their 70s, 80s, and 90s stay fit and strong so I live a long, happy life. Thank you so much. Stay fit, stay strong, stay happy.
Cherry is a mother of 3 and 2 fur babies. She has worked for nonprofit organizations for over 23 years. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Cherry Mariano.
Good evening, everyone. To serve one's country and our fellow man is a high calling indeed. The Most Patriotic Award highlights those who have answered the call of duty to serve in the military, the police force as a first responder, or supports those who do. Here are the nominees.
Anna Owens Wolf's purpose is to serve and bring awareness. Brianna Calvert, 19 years of service in the Air Force. Eileen served 31 years as a veteran and she continues to serve. Kelly Gregg, Coast Guard veteran dedicated to God and country. Maggie LeMay, 10-year Navy veteran, military wife, and 9/11 survivor. Committed to serve from Peace Corps Zambia to Tacoma Commissioner. Ronald A. Gregg, a legal and business expert. Tyree Cooper, proud American and supporter of veterans.
And the winner is Brianna Calvert. Congratulations.
This is Brianna Calvert's first GBA's win. Brianna was an official nominee in this category in 2022. Tonight, Brianna is also nominated in the Carrie Damiano Style Award. Here's Brianna Calvert.
All thanks to my God. Thank you. Thank you, GBAs, for recognizing those of us that are of service to our community and our country. Standing here with almost 20 years of service as of October 1st of this year. I may be retiring from the military, but my service to the community and to my country will never cease. Thank you.
Next up, we're bringing Chris Cashman back on stage.
No props this time because this is a terribly important category. Cultural inclusion category honors individuals that focus on national heritage and identity, some aspects of leadership, ethnicity, diversity, community engagement, social justice, and/or strong traditional cultural values. Your cultural inclusion champions are
Arpita Desi, a proud Indian American, brings diverse communities together. Curious lifelong learner passionate about knowledge, tech, dance, fashion, advocacy. Cynthia promotes cultural diversity in pageantry, fostering inclusivity and enrichment. Divya Hajari brought cultural perspective through her work with flowers. Gloria Menza infuses diverse cultures into the world of pageantry. International Pageant Director of Global Fashion Charity Events as Humanitarian Advocate. Sarah Smith excels in promoting cultural inclusion within the pageant industry. Sonia Upatia, fashion model who works endlessly towards cultural inclusion. Deme is a hospitality professional, nonprofit executive, and entrepreneur.
And the winner for cultural inclusion is Sarah K. Smith. Sarah.
This is Sarah K. Smith's first GBA's win. Sarah is also an official nominee in the following categories this evening: Best Director Producer 25 Plus and Rookie Director Producer. Here she is, Sarah K. Smith.
So, I regret to inform you that I am not Sarah K. Smith. She is my national director. She truly, truly wanted to be here tonight, but she has some very, very, very high heels to walk in. And she is honored. She was honored to be a nominee, and I am sure she is at home just jumping over the moon. Thank you all.
Katrina is an author, pageant blogger, and the 2020 Mrs. Florida American, as well as an international queen. Here's Katrina Spagnoletti.
It takes guts to get on stage in front of everyone, incredibly hard work to prepare for competition, and the determination to be the best that you can be. Taking the first steps can be daunting, but the nominees for Best Rookie Contestant are
Anila Kamasani, a passionate advocate recognized for impactful philanthropy endeavors. Daraya Marcus, Mrs. Prime USA Division III Rookie Contestant. Tashika Singh, first-time title holder of Mrs. Global Asia India 2023. Elizabeth Liz Dicker, the first senior Miss Black America. Kendall enjoys continuously giving back to her community. Dr. Latoya K. won Ms. Earth USA in her first competition. Lee Perry, newcomer and advocate for the rare disease community. Maria Composto, the newcomer rising above odds and making waves. Tyree Cooper, first pageant and title Mrs. Oregon American 2023.
and the winner is Dr. Latoya K.
This is Dr. Latoya K's first Global Beauty Awards win and the first time being nominated in this category. Please welcome Dr. Latoya K.
Oh my goodness, I can't feel my feet right now. First, I have to express love to my coach, Wendy Russo, as well as my national director, Sarah K. Smith. Those two together, they are a powerhouse. I would not be here. I would not be here without them supporting me. And I want to dedicate this award to Margaret B. Williams. She's my grandmother. Unfortunately, she was born during an era where her primary role was to be a wife and a mother. But if she had the opportunity, she would have been the best model, the best pageant queen, the best fashion designer that you all have ever seen. And thank you so much.
Rachel is Mrs. Continental Worldwide, an international model and a wife and mother of 4. A hearty welcome for Rachel Jackson.
Now on to best title holder categories. Wearing the crown is a big responsibility, which these young women do with gratitude, a spirit of service, commitment to personal growth, and the desire to change the world for the better. Here are your nominees.
Berlin Sharp, the best because she never settles for less. Garji Kode, a rising fashion star and a community volunteer. Madeline is an inspiration with her hard work in acting and modeling. Prima Desai, champion at 10, inspiring excellence with determination. Rachel Mateer works hard, expanding her platform Fuel for School.
And your winner is Rachel Meter.
This is Rachel Mateer's first GBA's win. Rachel is also an official nominee in the Morgan Pierce Every Body is Beautiful. Rachel Mateer.
Oh, thank you so much for everyone who voted for me. I'd really like to thank the Up Pageantry community and all of my pageant sisters who have supported me through this whole thing, and to my mentor, Mr. Domney, who coached me through culinary and taught me how good nutritious food is. Thank you so much.
Executive, entrepreneur, wife, mother, and international Mrs. Illinois. Please put your hands together for Serena Ritter Ketty.
Sorry, I'm a little shorty pants up here. Being an excellent title holder is more than posting online and making appearances. They are a servant in their community, a voice for causes they champion, a master at marketing their system and the pageant industry, and a believer in the power of uplifting others. The 2024 class of exceptional nominees for Best Title Holder 18 to 35 include
Arpita Dacey, motivational speaker and Mrs. Universe America winner. Ava is an advocate and role model for mental health. Chelsea Roberts' life mission is to raise awareness to Huntington's disease. Danielle Mullins served our environment daily as Miss Earth USA. Haley Ryan Hurst is the current America's Ideal Miss. Julie Marie Tollefson, Miss Universe Norway 2023. Cecilia's love for pageantry has grown as a title holder.
All right, and the winner is Ava Collar.
This is Ava Collar's first official nomination and her very first Global Beauty Awards win. Please welcome Ava Collar.
First off, thank you all so much for everyone who did vote. As you can see, I've been collecting memories, and this in my hands is not a memory I thought I would collect on my first go. I've been telling everyone this has been my trial run. I've just been here for the experience and loving everything, and I'm incredibly humbled and honored and just shocked, honestly, but I appreciate it. Thank you all so much.
She's a 31-year veteran of the Armed Forces and spokesperson for the California Foster Care System. Here's Eileen Safford.
As we all know, pageantry is not about the crown. It is about the journey you get there and what you do with it once you win. The nominees for Best Title Holder 36 Plus are shining examples of what it means to use the crown for good, for change, for personal and social growth, and for making a difference. Here are your nominees.
International model and actress turned fashion stylist, passionate about philanthropy. Captain Crystal is a positive influence, entrepreneur, and senior Q. Divya Hajari in her 40s with the title Mrs. Elite Universe America. Jamie Hadfield, Mrs. Utah 2023 as a drug prevention advocate. Dr. Karina Sadide Marum, the reigning Mrs. Cosmos United States. Always going above and beyond as a mentor and pageant supporter. Ms. Continental Worldwide Maggie LeMay advocates for mental and physical health. A global humanitarian and reigning international Mrs. North America. Roseanne stands out as a queen dedicated to agriculture awareness. Silpa Riveri, empowering herself and uplifting others around her. Wendy Russo, Mrs. Elite Universe 2023 advocates against domestic violence.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and best in the winner is Ann Pennington.
This is Ann Pennington's first Global Beauty Awards win. Ann is also an official nominee in Best Title Holder Forever and Photogenic. Please give it up for Ann Pennington.
I would like to accept this award on behalf of Ann Pennington. I've known her since 2005 when we competed at Mrs. America together. And if you know Ann, she is a woman who is driven, a woman who is inspiring, and a woman who is going to continue to create greatness. And this is for you. She couldn't be here tonight because she had an emergency. But thank you so very much, everyone, for voting for Ann.
For the last award, she served as the president of Miss Universe and now is a former president of Miss Universe for over 20 years, and she's the first Global Beauty Awards Lifetime Achievement recipient. A round of applause for Paula.
And I don't
Schumann.
have Chris to help me. Hi, I'll put it back for whoever the winner is. Yes, this is the last award for the evening. So everybody, I want to give a nice round of applause for Northwest Productions, David, Maureen, and the whole team, this wonderful event. And I think everybody is still blown away by the remarks that Linda McMahon made earlier and what she said about the community. So Linda, thank you. You make me want to move to Connecticut to vote for you. So thank you for being here, and thank you all. This is such a special community, and it has been an honor for me to be involved in it for so long. And I love everybody here, and this is a very special award. For some contestants, winning the title is only the beginning of a lifelong commitment to pageantry and giving generously of their time, talent, and resources. The Best Forever title holder nominees being honored for their ongoing services to pageantry are
International model turned fashion stylist, twice national Mrs. title holder. A true trailblazer, Christina continues breaking social barriers every day. Ebony Acton, a decade tenure in pageantry and philanthropy. Christina Ianian represented local to national titles for 20 plus years. LM in education with 10 years of experience. 35-year pageant veteran representing the Continental Worldwide Pageant. Wendy Roach, distinguished title holder that embodies global impact and integrity.
And the winner is Christina King.
This is Christina King's first GBA's win. Christina is also an official nominee in Most Impactful 18 to 35 and Photogenic. This is Christina's second time attending the GBAs. Here she is, Christina King.
Thank you so much to Maureen and David. Thank you to the Lloyd family. Thank you to my Nationwide family for always providing space for me. As the first ever transgender woman crowned Miss Nationwide and the second woman of color ever, it's been an honor to be a title holder. Thank you all for all the voting members. Thank you to my family and thank you to my fiance who's at home watching. I love you, baby. And I want to dedicate this to all of the LGBTQIA plus youth and adults who are struggling. I see you, I love you, and I stand with you.
Next up, we have Chris Cashman.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. Believe it or not, that comes to the conclusion of the Global Beauty Awards, ladies and gentlemen. I started tonight feeling like a before photo in a makeup tutorial, but you've made me feel beautiful. Truly, thank you for being here. Thanks for supporting all of these lovely young ladies. You know in the pageant system what all of the viewers don't know, in the dynamic, amazing, powerful generation of leaders that you are fostering in the pageant system. Thanks for what you do, each and every one of you. Thanks for being here, and thanks for being beautiful inside and out. We'll see you next year.